It's fucked up. It's a cult. At this point, it's a cult of hate is exactly what it is. It's a cult of hate against me. And I'm not going to put up with that shit. So Snow Carl took the buck. All right, and he says the following. Why do you think it is that supporters get harassed? Because, in particular, a lot of the supporters, he's not calling anyone out. But he's saying he knows, especially him and other supporters, aren't necessarily, they're not coming in here dropping hundreds of thousands of bucks a month. We're talking to someone every once in a while drops $1 or a super chat or a membership. It's like, why are people harassing people like that? Because, those people, just take a look at it this way. You could spend money every month on a Netflix subscription. You could spend money every month on Disney Plus, HBO Max. Each one of those runs you, $10, $15 a month, correct? And you get a ton of content. If you subscribe to DSP Gaming, it's $5 a month. No, it's cheaper. It's $4 a month, right? And that's not subscribed. That's a membership. If you become a member of DSP Gaming, it's $4 a month, right? If you tip every once in a while, it's $1 here or there, right? And basically what you're saying is, listen, Phil provides a ton of what I find to be entertaining content. I want to support that and let it to continue to happen. Because if I don't support it and Phil doesn't get support, he can't do this for a living anymore. And then it's either going to be reduced the amount he can make or he just can't do it at all anymore, right? I think we all understand that's how it works. It's give and take, right? You don't have to support, but if you do, thanks. You're the reason why I get to keep doing this, right? We all know that. And you're getting this content for a few bucks a month, if that, right? So why is it that these people harass people who do that? Because they're shitheads. There's no other explanation. They have become part of a cult. This black hole of bullshit. And then they believe it because they just hear so many people repeat it. It's fucked up. It's a cult. At this point, it's a cult of hate is exactly what it is. It's a cult of hate against me. And I'm not going to put up with that shit. I'm going to defend myself and say, you're a liar. They have become part of this group of people online that hate me so much. And that's not everyone who doesn't like me, by the way. I should clarify this. This is a group of them, a splinter group of them. Because not everyone who dislikes Darkside Phil goes that extra mile. You have to understand that, okay? People who dislike me for various reasons. There's people who dislike me and make fun of me every once in a while. There's people who dislike me and will watch a hateful meme or a video and then move on. And then there's people who literally hate watch every piece of content I ever put out, microanalyze it for every piece of negativity they possibly can, misrepresent everything that I ever said or did to make me look like a villain, and then on top of that, go the extra mile, because if they can't get me canceled off the internet, they've now got to move on to the periphery. And that includes people who watch, people who support, people who are my moderators, people who are my family members, people who are my friends, people who at any moment in my life I've had an involvement with. Since they can't get rid of me, they got to hurt everyone else around me. Does it really make any logical sense? No. Does it make any emotional sense? No. What happens when people do things that don't make any logical or emotional sense? What do you call that? Someone who just does stuff randomly. No sense to it whatsoever. What would you call that person? The problem is there's been an entire cultish group of these people on the internet. They follow every waking moment of the stuff that I do publicly to try to find something that they can talk about negatively. It's become their all-encompassing thing in life. That's not healthy. That is disturbing. They do need someone to step in and say, stop this. But no one does, apparently. Apparently, they just go on their merry way, hate watching everything I do, shitting on everyone around me, and they, no one, that's sad that they have no one, like no support group, no one who actually cares about them enough to basically stop that madness. You know what I mean? Because it's madness. It's who would do that? You should be finding productive things to do with your own life, constructive, productive, not destructive to others. But that's how they are, That's very sad. That they don't have anyone to stay. What are you doing all day? You're hating on someone on the internet? This is your hobby? How many detractor streams did you watch today? Like, what? And the thing is, if YouTube, sadly, would stop that kind of behavior, a lot of this online harassment will go away. They don't, because their view is, legally, they just want to protect their own butts. They don't really care about what's right, what's wrong, what's harmful, what's not. They just don't want to get sued. So it is what it is, but that's why. They can't hurt, if they can't hurt me, hurt everyone else around them or around the periphery of me, because they somehow feel like it does it. By the way, it doesn't It's not, doesn't, if you haven't noticed, people have been doing this for how many years? I'm still here. Hi. I'm still here. I'm still streaming. Still making meaningful content for those people. You haven't done anything. You know, hi, hello. Anyway. You would think just on that basis alone, seeing that everything that they've done, all this effort they put into it has done nothing, that they would like give up, but apparently not. Again, what is the definition, what do you call someone who does things to a incredible degree over and over, but it has no effects whatsoever, but they just keep doing it anyway? What do you call that? I don't have to say the words. All I have to do is present the scenarios, and you can make the judgments for yourself. You see?